Sorry, I didn't notice the great big feast. Okay. Awesome. Take your flasks. Who doesn't have flasks before we start?
There are a ton of flasks. I know there's not...
Trash, or just wait?
Let's go ahead and get this trash down, and then we'll go from there.
Exactly.
I don't want to take a half hour before we pull trash.
Likely story?
Yeah, same here.
Well, we always need one floor ornament.
And it's not
Rami, you were not the first one to die this raid.
I didn't cause the lag, dang it.
Try and keep to the center because we don't know where the trash is going to spawn.
Looks like same door.
I only see one door. Oh, there's another.
Exactly. Get vulgar, you guys.
He's a boss.
No, he's not.
He's a mini boss thing.
Oh, we're spoofing Gladiator.
Ah.
Oh, I might be locked up. Yep. And, like always, I'm going to have to restart my computer. Every time.
See you when you get back.
Yep. Try not to die without me.
Because he wants to watch. We'll make sure you die first.
This is
Well,
totally
wait.
not me skipping out on trash.
Did-
Whatever, dude.
Didn't we down Garrosh the very first time he ditched out on
Get in the
us?
center. Get in the center. Get in the center. Holy shit! Don't get in the center. Don't stand on the trap door.
Food buff down.
Okay, this might be very, very bad. So hunters have feign death ready because... Cecil, can you pull him away, please? Get him out of the middle. Thank you. Okay, now, to do a quick rundown of him.
I'd wait till he's back, till Land's back.
Well,
At least
how
with a
about
complete rundown. I marked, just so you know, I marked a gate and a skull, just so we can point those out.
What are those? Sorry, I didn't specifically pay attention to the video.
Alright, so where the skull marker is, that's going to be, and there's 4 of them across the room, that's the fire pillars. And then the gates, where the X marker is, don't stand there ever.
Oh, the kitty trapdoor?
Yeah.
Yeah, stay away from the trapdoors. If you fall in, you're just delete your account. Okay, tanks. So this is important for tanks. Kargath does an impale, which leaves open wounds. It lasts, what is it, 2 minutes?
You can take 2
Oh, 8
impales,
seconds,
basically.
sorry. Yeah, you can take 2 impales and then you have to taunt off. Open wounds. He tosses you off his blade fist, leaving you with an open wound that increases the damage from Kargath's next impale by 100% for 1.25 minutes. So, yeah, you do have to taunt off and be very careful. Healers, the impale, again, you're going to have to do a lot of stuff. Iron bombers will inflict raid-wide damage until they're killed. And then the rest I'm going to wait until he gets back. Did he ever put it on Master Loot?
Who's raid leader now?
Yeah,
Rajnax.
Looks like Raj is... Oh, I guess he is still... Yes, Master Loot. Raj is not the raid leader, though, so he could change it, but, you know, that's fine.
I prefer raid loot just because we can trade.
Yeah.
How's it going in there?
Oh, we're just waiting on you. Trash is down.
You killed us all!
You even
So we kicked
survived,
you out.
just so you know.
What'd you say, Cecil?
I said you even survived.
Woo. Now, just,
Someone,
I don't know.
Someone pulled you out of the fire. I don't know who that was.
Thank you. Oh, that had to be you. Thank you. Now, that's me. I'm not a healer, just from glancing at life bars. It didn't seem like a lot of damage was going out during that.
It wasn't. Like, it wasn't terrible at all, really.
Minus the one paladin.
He didn't take a lot of damage. He just, lost his entire life.
Well, he stood a little bit too long in in a thing. Because he was like...
Why is Truny not in here? He keeps running on the trapdoor.
Okay, I see 12 people in vent. How many do we have in raid?
All but Turney is in vent.
Can someone say something to him, please, while I'm getting logged back in?
It has been done. Hey, tanks, let's tank him right where he stands. That seems to be one of the best places. Is between the fire pillar and the wall.
Whoever got
Actually,
a
let's do it
lead
here.
master loot, pass it back to me, please. Probably Arlock, since you were the first one in the raid.
You're still offline.
I'm on load screen.
Let's do it there.
Okay, guys, make sure you've got food buffs and flasks. Use actual flasks instead of your whispering things.
A
Why?
huge difference. It's only a 50-point difference.
I didn't get any big flasks out. I got the wimpy ones out.
And some class...
Yeah. Our alchemists haven't quite got, at least I haven't got, all of the big flasks yet, because they take 5 days.
Yeah, I don't have any yet, though. If to try and help along, what ones don't you have? Because I can get one on Monday on Ran.
I can get anyone too. I only have intellect, and I'll get stam next. Because I don't think we have any of those.
Strength next, then.
My problem is I don't have enough of the sorcery stuff.
I think Raz got kicked out of the instance.
We go.
Where
I'm
are
down
you?
below.
Let us summon him up here again.
There's
It
gotta be a
does
way
this-
to come up here without a summon portal.
Yeah, there really has to be, or else you'd have to have a fucking warlock, no offense.
No, you can talk to the guy and he sends you to the arena.
Hey. Alright, well, not useless.
Okay, so to note off the bat is these 4 grates around the corner of the room. Those will open up, and there's a something or other in there. It's instant death if you fall in, so don't. The other thing to note is there are 4 skulls across the room. We're standing on one now, or at least I am, and then I marked one with the skull just so we can see what those are, what they look like. Those will come into play and be fire pillars. We do not want to be close to the fire pillars in general when they're alive. It's fine to be close to the skulls when they're down. Blade Fist will activate them periodically throughout his fight. So there's the impale that Lel talked about. tank swap after 2 stacks. Periodically, he is going to do a blade dance, which is going to target usually a ranged member, and he's going to head straight toward them. Don't get in the way between the boss and the whoever gets targeted. It's going to be a fixate essentially, and because everyone takes damage in that path. So range will want to spread out loosely around the.
When do we want
ring.
lust?
Lust at the beginning. That's from what I was reading.
Also, when he targets you to charge you as a ranged, stand between him and a fire pillar as best you can, because when those fire pillars are up, he will get pissed off if he gets anywhere near them and they hurt him, and he will kill it.
That's the next thing I was gonna say. There's basically an actual fixate that he will go toward, usually a ranged member as well. You have to kite him around the room to a pillar. And he will kill the pillar, as well said. We do not want to kill the pillars unless he's doing that fixate, because him killing the pillar will stop the fixate. So that's the only way to stop the fixate. Otherwise, wait it out for like 2 minutes, which does a lot of damage as we kite around the room. So that's his basic abilities. Every so often, he is going to move to the center of the room and do a channeled cast. At the end of his channel, he is going to throw the closest 5 people to him into the stands. When you're in the stands, your job is to kill ads. There is what to call a drunken bile slingers. Those are priority when we're in the stands.
Yeah, they hurl crap around and we will run out of walking room.
So basically I set us up. A tank will always get thrown up, and then the closest 4 other people, only 2 tanks will ever get thrown up to the stands.
Which
I put us in
people?
group 1 and group 2 for the we should plan on those being the groups that throw up. Whichever tank does not have whichever tank does have the impale debuff should be the one that goes in the stands. The other tank should be the one that stays down. So if that doesn't line up for tanks on when we get thrown up, then tanks should remember that. Whichever tank is tanking the boss at the current moment should be the one that goes up in the stands, basically. Yes, whoever is physically closest to the boss, the 5 people physically closest will get thrown up. Always a tank, so even if everyone is closer to the boss other than both the tanks, a tank will still get thrown up. So we want to make sure the right people get thrown up. So we have a healer up there and we have some DPS up there. And I put groups, 2 ranged and a melee in both of our groups, so we should have some people on both. The bile slingers are the main people, and tanks want to face those away from the raid because they do a spell that basically stuns their target in a cone. So our tanks in the stands will get stunned a lot, but at least we can down them quickly.
Dot casters. Throw as many dots as you can because we only have a limited time up there. So you need to throw as much damage out so that if we do go down before they're dead, they're still being ticked off and they will die.
Yeah, you stay down,
going up.
Zach, whole time. I put a healer and 2 DPS down the whole time.
Even though I'm a melee, ain't gonna be up in his face no matter what.
Let's get our feet wet.
I'm pretty sure he does a knockback beforehand. So that way, just whenever he does that, the 5 people are supposed to just run up to him when that happens.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're going to be tanking generally to the side, or and he will move to the center at that point in time. Either way. On the tanks, I guess. If that's what we want to do it, Val, we can do it that way. It's fine. All right, everyone away from that pillar.
Oh, I thought it'd be bigger than that.
That's what she's.
Ale, moving toward that pillar.
I just got knocked back 50. Okay, there's chain hurl.
If you're in group 1, be near him.
Oh, I got tossed up.
Both tanks got thrown.
Hooray, I fulfilled my apparent fucking purpose.
Okay, so next time he does the knockback, everyone in group 2 needs to run up first. Trini next to the fire pillar, into the fire pillar.
Chain hurl coming up.
Everyone in group 2, run up. Alright, get the puker. Group 1.
Chain hurl.
Group 2?
Two. Who'd we lose?
Your sister.
Yep. I kind of figured that.
One of the warlocks gets Cecil up.
Open a stance. Wait for me to stay.
What a crappy time to DC.
Okay, tank's jumping back down, so...
Almost got him. Keep going. Nicely done. A little dirty here and there, but one touch pretty
We
good.
can clean that up. For our first attempt, that was great. We'll clean that up on our future attempts, and we'll do just fine. Great job, guys.
And I will try
I'm
not to
watching the
DC.
I don't know about everybody else, but I'm watching it.
I'm watching the cut.
Ditto.
I'm trying to, but you won't shut up.
Yay, gold.